drop this, I will cry. This is everything I have to put away for WOODZ's Colorful Trauma era. I don't know why I'm trying to hold it, because that is dangerous. It is well over 160 cards total. Yes, I'm insane and collect everything, so this is just about everything for this era. Since it's so much, I'm going to get started right away. Okay, I just put all of this down to take a picture for a thumbnail, and I'm terrified to try and pick it up. But we'll start the video here. So this comeback had 3 different versions. Colorful Trauma, and then this is the Digipack. Each version had 18 cards, 12 regular photo cards, and then 6 first pressed holo cards each. And then the Digipack had 6 photo cards. And then there was also postcards and stickers and mini posters for the Digipack. He did have Mwave albums this era as well, so I do have 2 of those. And this era I did get into fan signs, so I have 3 different copies that are signed to me. I believe I got into MakeStar 1, MakeStar 3, and an AppleMusic fan sign. So these are those albums. And let's see if I can pick all of this up, because it is also organized already, so I don't want to mess up that at all. So I already have space in the back for this comeback. I'm thinking this is the last comeback that will fit in this binder. But this is the whole setup for this comeback. It's like 21 pages, I think, not including like some half sheets for bigger stuff. It's an insane amount of things this comeback. Kicking it right off, the first thing I will put in are the album cards. The first one I'll do are the colorful version. I already sorted all of these into the order that I wanted them to go into my binder. I do this all the time with comebacks, especially for WOODZ, since I collect everything. The number of times I wrote out how I was going to lay all of this into my binder and then had to redo it because he released more stuff was way too many. So for the pages, the left and right columns will be for regular cards, and then the middle column will be the first press holo ones. And I'm doing it by concept, so I didn't really show the backs of these ones. So the regular album cards have like the signature, which I didn't realize until recently. All the first press photo cards have the signature reversed. So second press cards, this is fixed, but I don't know if I'm going to go back and recollect all of these, just because this was a huge group order and there are so many cards that I think I will just stick with the first press cards that are wrong. So the first row is this pink one. And then the next one I'll do this Chucky themed, as it ended up being called. And then this Goofy outfit. It's a little hard to see on camera probably, so these are the regular cards, and then the center ones are the first press holo. I don't know if it really picks up on camera. Oh, and the backs look nice, minus the fudged up signature, which will drive me insane. And then the second page will be the other half of the cards. For WOODZ, I try and use as much space on a 9 pocket as possible because I collect as much as I can and it adds up really quickly. Second page. So they kind of line up version-wise on each page. And then the next, we'll start the trauma version. This is definitely my favorite version. this concept particularly. If you're looking for any of these cards, please visit my trade and sale page because I have so many left over. I also have a ton of like sealed albums too, so grab some of those if you're there. And we have the denim concept. Of course, I do wish he had more variety with the photo cards instead of just like on a blank wall, but there are some really adorable cards regardless. And the 120 something other cards that are fan sign or creative benefits do the job, I think. So first page for the trauma version. I love these cards so much. Even though I've seen them a million times while sorting my group order, I still love looking at them. And we have the second page. If I remember correctly, I still have a ton of this one left. And a lot of the hollow ones left. And then the last concept. I hated these two. It's the same thing that happened with the last era. These two were so hard to differentiate when I was just trying to quickly sort everything. But these are the trauma version. And I love the little doodles and messages he gives us. They're adorable. Okay, and then for this page, I already have my fillers in here. This page will have the Digipack cards, which were a pain in the ass to get. Like, first of all, I held 2 group orders, and I didn't even get them all. I still had to trade for like at least half of them. And you couldn't even buy them because everybody was pricing them ridiculously high, even though you could still find them in stock. But when I'm talking about the whole signature being switched, you can see it. Like, this is a first press card, and then this is a second press card. And the signature has been flipped. So this is the way it's supposed to be, because that's what a signature looks like. I don't get how they didn't catch that. And then I didn't even hear anything about it, but I was hosting a ton of orders, so I didn't probably notice it right away. So for these, there are 6 in total, so I will put the 3 pink up here. I adored these ones so much, but then when I opened my group order albums, I only got those 3. And then the bottom, I will have these 3. Trying to figure out how I want to do them. This one's closer, so I think I'll put that here. And this one is a peace sign, so I'll put this here. Peace sign, peace sign. And then I adore when he does like his llama face is what I call it. Alrighty, and then this is also where the pre-order benefit and fan sign cards will start for me. These are the Mwave cards, so for the signed albums you get 1 of 2. I don't love the back of Mwave cards, but these are really adorable. And I love this outfit so much. So, put the heart here. I do appreciate that Mwave cards are a little bit thicker. And then this is a whole row of peace signs. So that is this page. So these are MakeStar 1. There was 5 of them. I got into this fan sign, and then somehow I also got into the PR event. I had never had that happen before for a fan sign attempt, and then it happened twice in this era. So for this one, the PR event was a signed card instead of like a polo or something. So yeah. And for these, I came up with a layout that I really liked. The earlier fan signs are always like the same photos from like the albums and stuff. So this is the layout I decided on. So that is the layout for MakeStar 1. these two are the MakeStar Showcase PCs. So for these, should I do it like this? I think so, since these two are like the same outfit. So I will put these in here. There are so many cards this era. So this is MakeStar 1 and the MakeStar Showcase. This page is for MakeStar 2, which I adore these cards so much. These are like one of my favorite. It was Child's Day, so these ones are all like childhood photos. And in the backs, he like recreated all of them. For this one, I'm going to do the 5 cards. And then I bought an extra set to just make this a whole 9 pocket of these to show like some of the other sides. But how am I going to... I think I'll switch these two. Do I do it like this, maybe? Yeah. These are my favorite. Some people don't like baby picture photo cards or like concept themes. Like some people are like only selfie cards only. But if you're a WOODZ stan, you really can't expect to only ever get selfie cards because it usually isn't a thing. So this is what it looks like, and then these 4, I'll put like the extras in here and then just show like the other side. And then the extra for this one I'm going to keep in like a frame that I have, just because it looks like a random like Boy Scout photo. And it'll look great in my apartment. So that's MakeStar 2. And then this is MakeStar 3. So this is a fan sign that I did get into. And I also won the PR event for this one. So this has the animal ears and then like the safari theme, I guess. I think I'll do it like this. So like pouty face, peace sign, other. And then for the Polaroid, I will put it here. The Polaroid is the like safari theme. This set was very, very popular. A lot of people joined for this group order. Oh, and if anyone who won the Polaroid for the first fan sign, he's like wearing this outfit in the Polaroids and is willing to sell it, please contact me, because the fan sign for this was actually on my birthday and I just really want a Polaroid that's in this outfit because that's what he's wearing. Anyway, for this one as well, there were these Photomatic prints that were for the winners, and I do have both of these, so I'm going to put them in here. Which one do I want on top? We'll do this one down here. And this one on the top. This is a little punk. So I do have those. And then we move on to AppleMusic. For AppleMusic, there were a ton. The first one was the listening session cards. So I do have these. AppleMusic cards are very frustrating because they're like much thinner and longer than your average photo card. And then I have the showcase cards, which I think I'll do these like this. And then if you got into the showcase, you got another set of cards. These are a little bit more rare. I was very lucky to get this set and another winner set. So I'll put these at the bottom. Oh, the backs for these are really pretty too. Some of the backs for these are really nice and some of them could have done better. So that's this page. And then we have the first fan sign, I believe, for AppleMusic, which are these ones. So we have online and then these are offline. I think I'll do it like this. These two kind of match up. So yeah, online, and these are the offline. For these ones, we're still very much in the wearing the same outfits as the album and music video. But don't worry, there are still a ton of cards left. So this is the first fan sign set. So for AppleMusic 2, 3, and 4, I'm going to do the layout a little differently just because I wanted to save some space. This is AppleMusic 2. So online, offline. And then we have AppleMusic 3. This is the AppleMusic one that I got into. So online, offline. And then AppleMusic 4, which I don't think I got into this one. I think I got my proxy into this one. And for getting into it, you obviously got into the fan sign and you got this like hand mirror. So I do have that. For this, I will do all the online on this page and then the offline on the other page just to save some room. This one's definitely my favorite for this set. So these three will go on the next page. And then we have AppleMusic 3. This fan sign, there were a lot of connection issues. So like, it's not, I couldn't see him very well and he kept glitching, but the conversation was still quality. And he was very sweet about it. And then we have AppleMusic 4. So those are online, and then these will be the offline. When it comes to back designs, I think AppleMusic was my least favorite. They were just, some of them were really boring. And a lot of them, the colors are all like slightly different, which drove me insane when I tried to sort. I think I'll switch these two. Okay, so these are the online, these are the offline. I have this, which is not an official one. This is a fan-made version of the winner ID for, I believe it is the third fan sign. Or maybe it is the second one, since it's the same concept. I don't remember. This is not official. This is just a fan-made one I got as a freebie. But since I do plan to collect it eventually, I'll just use it as a placeholder and put it on this page, since there's no room on these ones. And that is it for AppleMusic. Next is Everline. They had the second least amount of benefits, I believe, which I appreciate. So this is the first set. It is, I believe, online and offline. Let me just make sure I know how I'm going to do these. Maybe like this. Yeah. So these are online and then these ones are offline. So as you can see, the end of the AppleMusic ones, you were getting new outfits, but at the beginning of like any of the benefit eras are usually just photos from the album shoot. These are the Everline showcase cards, which I think I'll put like this. So that is this page. As for backs, these sets were kind of boring. I like these ones because the color pops a lot more. And then we have Everline 2. So this one also was online and offline. And For this, if you ordered online, you got an ID, and if you ordered offline, you got another ID. But you only got one per order instead of like one per album. Also, the small frustration of how absolutely identical so many of these fan side cards are. For these, I just took some extra albums and cut out a little ID holder, so it wasn't just floating in a sleeve. And then these are the backs of these ones. I did not like these ones because you can barely tell the difference between the online and offline. Like, the pinks are slightly different, but the only way you can really tell is that Everline are 2 different colors. And the last set for Everline is the same thing where the cards are basically the same. So yeah, seeing like the same cards, a little sad, but because I'm absolute trash for Sungyeon, I still collect everything. And that's this page. Eventually, I think maybe in the upcoming months, I will try and start making fillers for my binders so that they're not so boring. But that's the last for Everline. Again, these backs are atrocious. These ones you can't even really tell the difference. There's just like a subtle change, I think, in the pinks, and that's it. And then we have the biggest stack, which is Soundwave. They did way too much. They did event PCs, lucky draw, and then a ton of fan signs. So they're the worst for this era. It was too much and so expensive. So the first ones are the cafe event cards, which are some of my favorite. They're so cute. And then the backs for these ones I find a little funny. They kind of look like the Italian flag, but off color. So these ones, I think I'll switch these two. So that is Soundwave Cafe, and then we have Soundwave Showcase, which Soundwave were so expensive. The shipping from there was absolutely insane. But I also have the winner photo card sets for the Soundwave Showcase event. So that's what these ones are. They're probably my favorite of the winner cards, just because they're absolutely precious. And again, another one in this outfit. So I think for these ones, I'll do it like this. Oh, this is what the back of them look like. It's like the sticker from the albums. So yeah, definitely my favorite. I was very fortunate to get them. The seller for the other set was like, oh hey, by the way, I have this one too, do you want it? And I was like, heck yes I do. So that's this page, and then we move on to Lucky Draw. So these are the regular Lucky Draw. Some of them are like from other promotions, which is really freaking adorable to me. So this is from Whoops era. This is from the Ames collab. This one is from like the Unique era, which is kind of adorable that they did that. That's from Colorful Trauma, and then this is also from his Unique era. I remember actually, I think this is from a show that he was on. I can't remember. I think it was with a member of like Girls' Generation or something. So these are the regular ones. Oh, and the backs. I really like the backs for these ones. These ones are nice. I don't like the backs for the capsule cards though. I think this was my plan, although I should probably switch these two. But I'll end up switching these ones so that the blue kind of balances. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else but me. And I think these two are probably my favorite for this set. So yeah, these are the backs. And then we have the Lucky Draw. So these are the regular Lucky Draw. Some of them are like from other promotions, which is really freaking adorable to me. So So that's how I'm going to lay these ones out. And then for the center, there was also a cafe at this event. And if you, bought like a special drink set, you got like these Polaroid prints. But yeah, these are adorable. And I do have the whole set for these. So there's that. And then for this page, these will be the capsule ones. These ones, of course, were much more difficult to get. I love this one so much. I love the ones that are like from older eras. This one is gorgeous. I think they're very pretty. Yeah, the backs for these ones, I don't know, they look like a really bad Pinterest edit or something. I don't get what the triangles are. It's just not my favorite. I kind of get what they were going for, but it doesn't come across very well for me. So I think I have these laid out how I wanted to do them. I think I'll stick with this until I decide I don't like it and probably switch it around off camera. And then for the cafe event, you could also do a photo print booth. So the back of the cards were random, but you could pick whatever photo you wanted for the front, and these are really cute from the promotions, so I did those. The only issue is they weren't packaged very well, so they did get some of the ink on a couple of them, which is why they look like that. But I will put them in, I think like this. I don't remember what this one says, but it is a picture of a credit card, and I do believe that every single WOODZ deserves a shopping spree with WOODZ's credit card because this era left us broke. So yeah, these are the Lucky Draw, regular, and capsule. And I do prefer the backs of the cards to be showing since that's what's like unique about them. I don't mind so much that I can't see the pictures. And then we have the first fan sign for Soundwave. And this is another one where the photo cards kind of repeat themselves. So this is the online set, and then this is the offline set. I think I'll do it like this. I prefer the online ones because they're a little closer and like clearer. These ones I don't love because they're very far away. But I'm kind of like enjoying the background. It's like a fun kind of texture, I don't know. It gives a really cool effect. So that is the first fan sign. There is a winner ID for this one, but I don't have like a filler for it. I'll probably make one later until I can actually get an official one. But that's this set. And for this one, I did not get into the fan sign, but I did buy the like winner Polaroids that you got. So I do have those. There's like a Polaroid and there's like a QR code in the picture, and it takes you to like a video of Sungyun saying good morning and good night because that's the theme for them. So for these, there's the morning set and then the night set. This one is clearly my favorite just because I know he's not sleeping, but his eyes are closed and it fits the theme better. So I believe I have these ones all figured out, yeah. And then these are the Polaroids in there. I think I have them in the good morning and good night order. I'll have to check later. And then we have the last page for cards. So this is the last Soundwave one. We have the online and the offline. And let's see how I'm going to do these. I think like this. So there we have the last of all of the benefit cards, which is so freaking many. And then this page will just have the postcards, which I already have sleeved and ready to go. I'll put the colorful versions first. It's not perfect, but they move around anyway. So then we have the postcards, and then I already did a layout for the stickers. So these are the album stickers, and then these are the 6 Digipack stickers. This is everything for this era. So here is a very quick flip through everything. I am so happy with this era. I adored the concept, the music video. The songs were so good. I can't even think of one song I didn't like, but I think about that with every single WOODZ release. I think he just outdoes himself every single comeback, and I'm always excited to see what he does next. And as someone who collects everything, it's a struggle, but honestly worth it. I got to talk to him, I think, 3 times this era, which is amazing. So thank you if you join my group orders. I hope it's worth it for you too, because I work hard to make sure you get every single one of these. A lot of my joiners also collect Sungyeon like to the max, so I appreciate it. And I think you're also insane though for collecting WOODZ, because why are we collecting so much for this man? That is everything for this era. Thank you so much for watching. I know he's going to release another album at any point soon, because I know he said he wanted to have another comeback before the end of the year. So we'll see how that one goes. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.